Welcome, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us for this very special Facebook Live to celebrate the one-year anniversary of the Employee Envy Business Hubs. I'm Mary Beth Seawald. I'm the president and CEO of the Vegas Chamber, and I'm so thrilled and excited to be with you today. We're so proud that the very first Employee Envy Business Hub opened inside our Vegas Chamber in late September of 2020 during the height of the pandemic, if you can believe that. The second Employee Envy Business Hub opened about a month later inside the Las Vegas Clark County Library District's Sahara West Library. Now, over the past year, these hubs have worked with more than 250 local businesses of all sizes and industries. They've really been providing free assistance to help our business community recover and grow even during the pandemic. But don't take my word for it. Let's roll the video.
Coating. We specialize in medium to small quality parts. Instead of painting, we powder coat them. We actually started it as a hobby in the garage. And then as we were kind of doing that, we realized that there is a need for it and realized that it could turn into a business. I was looking at the library website and I saw this popping up. And then finally I was just like, you know what, I really feel like maybe they have something to help us. So I made that first phone call, and after talking to Jaime, it just completely changed what we were doing with our small business, and they gave us so many resources and they gave us everything that we needed. When we had questions, they had an answer for us.
I heard about the Employee Envy Business Hub through two places, through Workforce Connections and through the Vegas Chamber. We know that a lot of people need opportunities either to cross-train or to train into our industry. And being a lifelong marketer, I felt like it was very important to give people that opportunity. And the great thing about it is that we do get people in to help us out and to work with us. But also, it's like a combination. It's like the best of both worlds. Like, they get a lot of the skills and training that they need, and then we get a person that can go out and help us do outreach, help us engage our clients, help us do back office work or whatever it is that we need done.
Came in and I have a business, and one of our pains right now is hiring and having the right place to hire. I don't just want to go to a coffee shop and buy a bunch of coffee either. So I wanted to get a good location where it's quiet and it looks professional. And that's when I came in and we were talking about what they had to offer, and I asked them, do you have space where we can interview? And that's how we started. We're looking to hire at least 3, 2 full-times and 1 part-time. And as we continue to grow, that definitely will increase.
We absolutely tap into these resources as a business here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been able to leverage a partnership and use this platform for onboarding and training of our new hire candidates.
They've helped us with hiring candidates that are not able to afford the permit that is required to start driving for us. So they help us bridge that gap in helping get the community employed.
I think small businesses especially should look at the Biz Hub as a resource, because what that allows you to do is to continue to focus on your business while they recruit, while they train and develop people to come and work for you.
So I'm always expecting to pay for something, which I don't mind, but when I get a little help or, helping hand, it's so great. It really helps us out because now we can put that revenue towards other things that we need, especially towards the new employees that are coming in.
I advocate for small, medium, and large businesses to tap into this resource. Again, thought forward, innovative, and if you're looking for sustainability, Employee Envy is where you want to be.
Jump right in and make that phone call. Just start asking the questions. Here's what Ryan and I feel. We feel that Employee Envy Business Hub is almost like our silent partner, and all they want is for us to succeed as a business. I'm just really thankful that there are places out there like this, so we don't have to do it alone.
All right, silent business partner. I absolutely love that. Now I want to introduce my guest today. Mr. Jaime Cruz is the Executive Director of Workforce Connections, Southern Nevada's local workforce development board. Hey there, Jaime. How are you?
Hi.
Excellent. Also, we have Cecil Fielder with us today. You saw him in the video. He's the interim general manager of Keolis Transit America Las Vegas operations. That's a mouthful. Like me, Cecil is also on the Workforce Connections board. Thank you, Cecil, for joining us today.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
Excellent. Wow, what a great video. Jaime, let's start with you. We heard a lot of reasons why we should create hubs like these from Shondell Newsom and others, but why would you say, we should create these hubs that focus on businesses' needs, and how can the hub really help local businesses?
Yeah, thank you for that question, Mary Beth, and also thank you to you and Cecil for serving as the voice of business on the Workforce Connections board. As you know, we're a local board that's committed to developing a workforce that's driven by businesses, and so it starts with you guys. We try to solve a supply-demand equation that means connecting employers to a ready workforce, and so there's already over a dozen, almost 15, I think, one-stop centers in our valley here in Southern Nevada for job seekers. So we thought it would be really smart to build a one-stop center where a business or an employer could come and get their needs met. Because again, job seekers and employers have similar needs, but a little different as well. And so we created these spaces specifically for them, designed them for them, staffed them for them. And of course, the Vegas Chamber is the first chamber of commerce in the nation to host a one-stop for employers. That's, if you will, why we created them. The second part of the question is, what can you find there? A small business employer can go in there and find thousands of dollars worth of free resources for them. Anything from no cost assistance with recruitment of talent, with hiring assistance, with training, financial incentives for hiring Nevadans and training Nevadans. So to give you a small example, if you hire somebody, you're looking at over the first 12 weeks, depending on the salary, of course, somewhere between $5,000 to $15,000 of incentives for you that you can find at the hub, and that's just the beginning.
Well, it's a great resource, and that's one of the reasons that the Vegas Chamber is so excited to be able to provide it to members and non-members alike. But Cecil, Keolis Transit is one of the RTC service contractors. Your company hires bus operators and drivers for Southern Nevada buses. We've all heard about the national bus driver shortage, of course, and I understand that Keolis recruiters have been working really closely with the hub. Is that right?
That is correct, Mary Beth. Earlier this year, around January of this year, the Keolis team, local recruiter, started to forge a partnership with the Employee NV Business Hub down at Sahara West Library. They help us with not only the onboarding, but also the pre-screening of qualified candidates. So it is a brilliant partnership.
Yeah, definitely. We think it is too. And Jaime, I think some businesses, they hear the word free or no cost and they think, wow, this is just too good to be true. How can you share with us how all these services are funded?
Yeah. And also, Mary Beth, I would love to say that these services happen at these hubs at the Vegas Chamber and the Sahara West Library because we have dedicated and professional staff there. So I would like to thank them, send a shout out to the staff at your Vegas Chamber and at the Sahara West Library. They do a great job at helping these small businesses, these employers that need help more than ever today. So again, how are they funded? They're all funded through a piece of legislation called the Workforce.
Oh, I think we may have lost Jaime.
It's okay.
All right, we'll see if we can get Jaime back. We'll wait until his video unfreezes. But in the meantime, Cecil, I know you're pretty experienced at using the hub. What would you want to tell other local businesses about the Employee NV Business Hubs, and what should they really know when they're looking for the services?
Absolutely. So you don't have to be let me dispel a myth. You do not have to be a Vegas Chamber member to access these services down at the Vegas Chamber. But I would say this more than anything, it's not a one and done sit down meeting. It's really forging that partnership, sitting down with those professionals at your office over at the Vegas Chamber, Sahara West Library, and really providing those professionals with detailed information about your organization. that is key critical, because then they can help build the framework that's custom fit and tailored to your business, whether small, medium, or large. And so that would be my advice.
Okay, excellent. I think we have Jaime back now. Jaime, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. You were just about to explain, how all these services are funded, because we're able to provide it at no cost to these companies. How do we do that?
My apologies for the signal loss there. It's all funded through the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. It's a piece of legislation that's now over several iterations, lasted a few decades, and it's always had bipartisan support because, again, it aims to help small businesses grow and expand their business, and also helps job seekers grow in their careers, move away from, if you will, entitlement dependency programs to self-sufficiency. So again, it's all funded by federal funds coming from the United States Department of Labor.
Excellent, excellent. And I know, Jaime, that 2 more employee NV business hubs are just about to open. Tell us a little about those and where they're located.
Yeah, so the good work never goes unnoticed, right? And so I think, as you heard, those businesses already having benefited from these services, the word has gotten out. And of course, the Vegas Chamber is located conveniently in the heart of Las Vegas. The Sahara West Library is over on the west side of town. So Mayor March from Henderson, asked us if we could do something for her there in the heart of Henderson. So we will be on Water Street inside City Hall there in the next few weeks. And so we'll invite you to the opening of that to serve her businesses there on Water Street, another thriving area. And of course, Mayor Lee could not be, left behind. He always, wants to be at the tip of the spear. And so we are also working with him to put these resources closer to his businesses in North Las Vegas. And again, that will be in the next few weeks. So in October, as we celebrate Workforce Development Month, we will be opening 2 new Employee NV business hubs to help the business community.
Well, Jaime, thank you so much for your partnership and all your work. We're getting a lot of comments in the chat. Happy anniversary, and love seeing the businesses featured, and congrats to our partners. So just want to thank you both. Happy anniversary to you guys. And for any business who wants to learn more about how the Employee NV Business Hub can help, I encourage you to go to vegaschamber.com for more information. We'll also post in the comments how to get in touch with us at each of the hubs as well. And so we're just really looking forward to seeing the new Employee NV Business Hubs open for business. Jaime and Cecil, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate both of you. And Jaime, hashtag we like each other.
Hashtag we like each other. We did great.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
America.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.